has been a very long time since I picked up the camera. I'm just doing my skincare super quick because I do work tonight, but I want to really clean up as much as I can. I have the bedroom to finish still. If I didn't tell you, we were repainting it a beautiful white gray undertone called Goose Feathers by Vasper, and then I had Jorge kind of finish painting and he never finished painting, so I ended up buying like a little quart size because the gallon we have is almost done and we still have like one whole wall to finish. We are going to do a swap with rooms again. I may put my shelves in there. I would like to get rid of the black bookcase that I have, only keep the white ones, but that would require really condensing as much as I can. We're gonna try to do that. We're gonna bring the desks in here. I've been trying like crazy to sell the bedroom set, and I'm only getting bites if I sell the mattress, but I obviously need the mattress. Why would I sell the mattress? Because we are switching furniture from room to room again, I want to condense all my makeup. I grabbed, these are like my travel cases right here that we bring on vacation with us. I ended up buying this from TJ Maxx. But the problem I'm having with it is that I don't know if like the screws are just not tight enough, but it's really not doing its job. So I would like to just condense as much as I can in here and then bring this into the bedroom and put whatever I can in there. My goal for the bedroom is super cozy, super relaxing. And then we're just gonna make this the game room once again, just keep all the hobbies in here if there's space. I actually could probably keep all the hobbies in here if there's space. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. So let's go through all of my makeup. Also, I have been trying to obviously do Project Pan this year, and whenever I finish a product, I have been trying to swap it with a non-toxic product, like a non-toxic makeup product. So that means I am downsizing absolutely everything to an everyday makeup routine, and then I will have another one that's more of like maybe night out stuff, like another eyeshadow palette and things like that. But for the most part, I just want everything to be so incredibly simplified and minimalistic. I don't want to be spending money like crazy. Like my Ulta card is already racked up. I don't want that for myself. Without further ado, let's go. So this right here is what I call my face drawer. And right now I have like quite literally 5 different foundations. I'm doing pretty good with no makeup at work, but sometimes I just don't feel put together. So when I had actually started at the restaurant full-time, I was just doing the e.l.f. Halo Glow, and I am actually almost done with this. So this is gonna go in the bag and then I will be done completely. Another problem is I don't want to throw out foundations. 3 like full-ish coverage foundations. It's the Maybelline 30 Hour Superstay. This is what I have been recently using. Then I have the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. This one is a little bit more drying, and this is my palest foundation. And then I have had this probably now for 2 years. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. This is my self-tan color. So I don't know if I actually keep all 3 or put this in the second bag for makeup, because I don't wear a full beat like this unless I am going to be doing something all day. If not, what I've been wearing for work is the new-ish CoverGirl Simply Ageless Skin Perfection Essence. I have been trying to get pregnant and there is retinol in here, so if I do get pregnant, then I can't use this. So again, I've been either using this, or I've just been doing all skincare and putting mascara on. For now, I think I'm just gonna put the CoverGirl and the e.l.f. in here, and then I'm gonna put these in the like nighttime bag. That makes more sense. My backup bag is gonna be the Talia Sodi. I believe I got this from Burlington. I have been using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus to set everything. I cannot wait till I'm done with this because I believe this ranks like a less than a 30 on Yuka, and then the Milani powder is very, very high. It ranks very well on Yuka, so I would like to use that one instead of this one. This is my brand new everyday bronzer. I like the way that this looks on me, no matter if I have the palest foundation or my self-tan foundation. Again, this is the Silky Matte bronzer from Milani in the shade number 2 Sun-Kissed. I just feel like this is a lot cooler, and I don't know, I just really like cool tones on me more than a warmer tone. The only problem I had with this, and it could have been because my brushes were pretty dirty, it got a little like blotchy, but I used this on my wedding day and for my wedding photo shoot. My wedding photo shoot, it did get a little blotchy, which was my fault because I was in a rush. But my wedding day, it looked so good. This I got for Christmas last year. I don't really use setting spray like that, I will be honest. I have 2 setting sprays. I have the Milani Make It Last sunscreen with SPF 30. I am halfway through this, and then I believe I'm also halfway through this. This one is the Serafine Botanicals Mimosa Mist Glass Skin Setting Spray. I really like this one. I believe I used this one actually for my wedding day, and this just really, really stinks. This actually ranks a 0 on Yuka, the one with the sunscreen. I could be wrong, but I swear somebody said the Make It Lasts are really good ingredient wise, but unfortunately it did rank very low. I'm gonna put this one in here, and then I'm gonna put this one in here. I have been a brush girly, but I did use a beauty blender for my wedding day, and I do use it as long as I remember to wet it. I need a new one, so all of the ones that I have, like these actually really suck. I think I got these from Burlington or Walmart in like a multi-pack. These are just way too hard even when they are wet. I do love the Real Techniques brush. This all just has to go to garbage because it's so dirty. I have 3 of these because it was like a Disney pack from Burlington. I'm gonna keep the blue one, and then I'm gonna throw these guys out because this one, they're all just like super dirty and very, very used. So I need to buy a new pack. So we're just gonna toss this out. The blush that I have been loving, I used the Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush in this like purpley tone for my wedding and wedding photos. Loved this, but I did buy this like cream blush from She Glam. This color is super, super, super pretty, but these are more like summertime colors, so I'm actually gonna throw these in here. These are the 2 highlighters that I've been using like crazy. This is the NYX Buttermelt highlighter, and then this one is a Revolution highlighter reloaded in Dare to Divulge. I absolutely love these. I haven't hit pan anywhere near this, and I use highlighter every time I wear makeup, so that's really, really nice. I like the look of both of these, but I know I can't put both of them in my bag, so I think I'm gonna go with the NYX Butter Gloss because it's more of like a natural. This is the Good Molecules Lightweight Daily Moisturizer. I'm actually gonna throw some on right now because I didn't throw moisturizer on yet. I have 4 concealers, technically 3. One of them is just a color corrector. This is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Then I have the She Glam Poof Gone Full Coverage Concealer in a pinky tone. I really, really, really love this, but it's very thick. And then I have the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Everyone loves this. I was not a fan. And I don't know if it's just because the bags under my eyes are so dark. Just not a fan of this. I'm gonna put this in my everyday makeup bag just so I can finish it. And then these are gonna go in the nighttime bag. This is the only primer that I have. It's the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dewy Primer. I actually really, really like this. The difference between this and the Milk dupe ones, my brain is like going everywhere. The only difference between this and that one is this one doesn't stay tacky for super long, so you have to make sure that you're putting foundation like as soon as you put it on your face. I'm gonna put in my empties bin as well, even though I didn't finish it. This is the Essence Hello Good Stuff primer. It hydrates and plumps, and it has blueberry and squalene. For the first few times that I used it, I absolutely loved it. I don't know what's going on now, but I'm starting to notice a lot of like pilling with it, unfortunately. But like it's a really good, like it feels really, really good. It's just for some reason not mixing well with my skincare. Like look at that. Absolutely wow. It's just gonna have to go in the empties. It was $3, so it's not like the biggest deal in the world. And then we have, this is the medium. This is actually my summer color, but I'm gonna have to end up tossing it because it's not gonna be good by the time summer comes. This is the CeraVe Hydrating Mineral Sunscreen in medium. This is my go-to in the summertime, and then I just throw like some blush or some bronzer on and call it a day. This is everything from eyebrows to eyes, eyebrows, eyes. I have a couple of cheek stuff in here. I have a ton of eyeshadow palettes. I do love having a nice selection of options, but unfortunately I think I'm just going to either donate or get rid of this. Some of these, like some of these Juvia's Place ones I haven't even used at all, but honestly, it's okay. I actually used the Gilded Mini Milani palette for my wedding, and I loved my eye look. Just 6 shades in one little palette like this, and you can do a million different looks. Says a lot. So I'm actually going to put this in my nighttime bag because I don't do eyeshadow just like for everyday look. And we are gonna see if anybody wants these. This is the Juvia's Place Bronzed palette. I hit pan a little bit in this bronzer, but I'm kind of just done with this. This is too warm for me. I feel like everything from Juvia's Place when it comes to complexion is very warm. I feel like they don't really have much cool tone stuff, which is weird because you would think that this is more of like a cooler, but on me it still is so like a orangey warmer undertone. I kind of only really have kept this long because of the mirror. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I think we're done. It's time to depart our ways. I'm very back and forth when it comes to clusters. The problem I have with clusters is after a couple of days, after maybe like 2 days of wearing clusters, my eyes get very, very irritated. And my problem with some of these lashes is they're so soft that they don't sit on my lashes right anymore. So I go very back and forth, but I think I'm just going to actually keep all of these just because I have been actually using strips this past week a lot more recently, which makes me very happy because I love a good lash moment. We have my lash curler. This is the Sun Bum Mist 45. I do spray this sometimes if I'm going out in the morning and I actually remember to put it on. This is just like a spray sunscreen. I brought this on my cruise with me, but I didn't get to finish it. I have quite a few liquid liners. I've been using the Essence waterproof dip eyeliner, the 24-hour long lasting one. For some reason, these were already like dried out, so I'm gonna put these in the empties video and you guys are getting like 1 star. This Revlon micro one, I don't even think I used it at all and it was already dried, so goodbye to you guys, keeping you. This is the NYX brow glue in taupe. I used this when I was a lot lighter and trying to go lighter, which I still am, but it doesn't do anything to my brows color wise as of right now because they're so dark. So I obviously am gonna go my ways with this. And along with this, I have the e.l.f. brow pencil also in taupe, but this, I only bought taupe because where I bought this, which I think was CVS, they literally did not have anything darker. This is the Essence Lash Out Without Limits in brown. It's a extreme lengthening volume mascara. Again, this is the color brown and I actually really love this. I would so buy it again, and this was my first like brown mascara. I loved the way brown mascara looked on me, especially when my hair was on the redder side. There was just something about the combo. I was like, I love this. Even with my hair as dark, with my money pieces and my like mini balayage, it still looks really nice. This is just already dried out because I've used it so much and I've had it for so long, but this was amazing. This is a little baby Ilia mascara. This is the Limitless Lash Mascara. This was my first swap to a non-toxic product. I only have used this once, so I don't really have any real like say on if I like it or not, but I did notice that it didn't give me like, it's not the same wand as like the brown mascara or this next mascara that I'm going to talk about. It definitely gave me a different look, but I'm going to try it again today because I finally got all of the lash glue and the bond and seal off my eyelashes. This is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Brow Pencil. These are my favorite because they're so skinny. Where's my actual camera? Because they're so incredibly skinny. They're a lot easier to work with. I also didn't get to fill in my brows with this for our wedding. Not our wedding day because I found it for our wedding day, but for our wedding pictures because I forgot that this was pink, so I was looking for something like black or white that I thought I had already lost something that I already purchased. These are 2 eyeliner pencils, and as much as I love to have options for eyeliners, I'm really not sure what I want to do with all of my eyeliners. I don't have many, but I think I'm gonna get rid of the green one. This one was gifted to me, so I feel really bad. I just don't do anything with green. So this is going to be donated to somebody, and this is from Bodygraphy. I'm gonna keep this one. This is the LA Girl pencil in Berry Wine. I would love to do like a nice smoky-ish eye with that Milani palette and then do like an do like this wine in the waterline. This is the Maybelline Super Lock Brow Glue in Clear. I love this, and then Shelby Ann also talks about this, and I've been really into her videos lately. This is like strip glue lash. I have to get rid of this because it's very old. and like it's coming out in just like bubbles and it's so watery. But this is the Ardell Lash Grip in the dark adhesive. I actually prefer the dark over white. I don't know why. Or like clear glue for some reason. This I bought recently. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Shadow and Liner Primer. I've only used this a couple of times. For our photo shoot, because I was more worried about the photo shoot than the actual wedding day makeup, I ended up using just concealer, but for my wedding day I did this on my base, and again I think I looked really good both days. But yeah, this is more of like a nighttime bag. This is my sharpener that I swear I lost. And the black mascara that I've been using is this one. This is the I Love Extreme Volume Mascara. This is a waterproof mascara and it is a little difficult to take off, which says a lot because Essence, this is like a $3 or a $5 mascara. So it's kind of hard for me to work with. All lippies. This is gonna be really hard for me to let go, I'm not gonna lie, but in all reality I don't wear 90% of this. I'm just gonna use this chapstick right now because it's the closest thing I have to me. My lips have been bothering me. So the Nivea Mango, and then this is the Carmex Advanced Repair. Oh, and I also have the Sport Sunscreen Lip Balm. This makes my stomach hurt because for some reason once you put this thing on, it's like on your lips and then it just like goes into your mouth. I have the Wet n Wild Perfect Pout Lip Scrub in the watermelon flavor. This feels really abrasive, but I feel like it's not really doing anything. I think I'm better off just getting maybe like those lip scrub like little tools. This is the NYX Lingerie XXL in the shade Underdressed. This is a really nice darker lip, and if you pair it with the NYX Butter Gloss, but like a light color instead of, or you could do this dark one too if you want a dark lip, but if you pair it with like one of the lighter ones of this, it is such a beautiful combo. This is the e.l.f. lip oil in the like nude shade. I have a ton of lip pencils. My teeth are coffee stained like crazy, but I have a ton of lip pencils, so I'm just gonna go through the ones that are definitely like basically donezo. Lip products, this is gonna be very hard. So for lip glosses, this is Lime Crimes Plushie. I used this once and it kept getting in my teeth. This is absolutely trash. This is the Frozen Pear flavored lip gloss from Victoria's Secret. This was a product I bought because I just wanted to use up the gift card that I got, so I ended up just getting it at checkout. This is the Be Pure Floral Lip Gloss, vanilla scented. I bought this so incredibly long ago, and I think it's a rollerball. Yeah, it's a rollerball. It smells nice, but it lasts like 5 seconds on your lips. Not worth it. It's the Crystal Lip Gloss from Ioni. This is so good. It leaves your lips looking so incredibly juicy. I'm also gonna keep the NYX Butter Gloss. This is supposed to be clear, but I clearly got lipstick on. This was an accidental purchase. This is the Shiny Lip Gloss from Essence for their like Western collab. I tried to use this with one of my darker lip combos and I absolutely hated it, so we're getting rid of it. Dark Butter Gloss. I'm not sure the shade on this because the sticker's gone. Oh, in Fudge Me. I have another dark one, but I have no idea where it is. So this is supposed to be another Western collab from Essence. This is supposed to be a plumping lip gloss. I have to put like 5 layers just to feel the plumping and see the plumping, so if I have to do that, it's not worth it. I bought a ton of nude lipsticks recently. This is Wet n these two are Wet n Wild. I have Never Nude and Skinny Dipping. So this is Never Nude. I think I've used this maybe twice. It is a very, very pretty color. And then this is Skinny Dipping, very similar but very different at the same time. This is the Morphe and Disney collab, and I have kept this for so long, but if I'm being completely honest, I've only ever used, I think, this red color I've used once, and it's so freaking gorgeous. And it has daisy, you're not gonna be able to see it, but it has like daisy indented in it, and it's, oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. This one is a nudie one, again with all of the Mickey and Friends on it. It's just so gorgeous. This one was a little too dark for my liking, so I only ever used it a few times. And then I can tell you right now, I've never used this color. This is like a hot pink color. I've never used that color once in my life. I think I did like a swatch with it and that was it. This YSL lipstick I have been hanging on for years because it's YSL, and it was actually a birthday gift from Sephora. It's a really nice color, and I still have a good amount in there, I'm not gonna lie to you. The color is like a very specific color, but I'm still gonna keep it. I can't part ways. This is the Palladio lip stain in nude. I don't get the hype over lip stain. I bought it because I wanted to try it. I just don't understand it. It's going. This I got years ago. This is the Sephora lipstick in, I actually don't know what shade this is, in Love is Love. This was a really good, this is a very cool toned like nude, and I said earlier that I love cool tones on me, but I think lipstick is one of those things where it needs to be like a pure whitey nude, not a cool tone nude. I'm gonna have to let this one go. And then this is Revlon lipstick in the shade Nude Fury. I think I've used this a few times too. I don't know if I want to keep this. This is my go-to nude shade in case anybody ever asks, but I wish I could find this shade but in like a longer lasting lipstick. This is the Maybelline Nude Lust. I feel like we just had like two lipsticks very similar to this, but I will use a like very light pink lip liner and then do this on top if I want like a very nude lip. That's what I will do. The Maybelline Line Express Soft Black Eyeliner. I have a yellow for some reason. I have two yellows for some reason. Don't ask me. These Tres Luce, which is Becky G's beauty line. I have had a problem ever since buying them, and I love Becky G. That's why I never talked ill about these. But now that I'm kind of going my separate way, I can kind of be honest. So I don't know if it's these products are made with agave. I get very irritated eyes the next day, or I just like feel awkward. I don't know if there's gluten in these products. I really don't think so, but it almost has like a I almost feel like I've been glutened the next day, if that makes sense. Now that is everything that I have for makeup. This is my everyday makeup bag. This is my nighttime makeup bag. I have to go through the last 3 drawers, which is just hair accessories like brushes. I have a couple of headbands, elastics, clips, things like that. I have my hot tools, and then I have like self-care, self-tanner stuff.